Hey yo guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. And today's video is going to be about the best class setup for the new gun, the Ram-7, like I promised. I pretty much progressed throughout the entire, levels of this weapon, and I found out this is to be the best class. So first, for the muzzle, you want to put the monolithic suppressor on because it decreases damage, range, and it gives you that sound suppression, and it kind of keeps you off the map in a game where everybody's running personal radars, running UAVs, and some in ground war mainly running advanced UAVs. It kind of helps keep you off the map just a little bit. I'm running the Cronin mini reflex, the popular mini reflex that everybody seems to be running. For this, I found this to be the best full grip because it helps because the gun kicks a little bit, and I found that this grip helps actually stabilize it a lot compared to the other ones. Because you see it has a recoil control, and it doesn't take down the movement speed and aim down sight speed too much. Of course, I got the 45 round mags because the gun the bullets empties out the mag a lot faster. And in ground war, you want to be able to take out multiple enemies before switching to your sidearm. I got the stippled grip tape. It helped, with the sprint to fire speed in case, you sprint a little bit too much and somebody happens to be around the corner and you need to draw your gun up a little faster than normal. And it also increases the aim down sight speed, so that's actually great too. I'm not running the perk, and I'll explain why. I had to run the other stuff. So for the field upgrades, I'm running the ammunition box, and in ground war they have a lot of ammunition box already out. So when I don't need to use it, I just use a dead silence because that helps with a lot of flanking routes. Because you can't flank if everybody can hear your footsteps running up a ladder, 1,000 feet away. That's my normal kill streaks: UAV, white phosphorus, VTOL, as you've seen in my other videos. But I'm running the the Desert Eagle, the GS. I mean, everybody been using the 357. I haven't yet to use it. I'm gonna level it up and see what the hype is about because I keep getting killed by it, so it must be pretty good. I use EOD, in the game where they got mines and claymores and the tanks in ground war. EOD has saved me a lot of times. My KD would probably be cut in half without this perk. I'm running Ghost because, like I said, in the game where they got personal radars and UAVs going up every few minutes, that helps out a lot. And Tracker. I mean, sometimes you don't hear the person in your headset, especially if they had dead silence activated. And the Tracker really can save your life because if somebody passed by you a split second, you didn't see them and they didn't see you, you can see the red footprints. You pick up the kill, it saves your life, and it allows you to keep your streak going. But if I don't use Tracker, I'll use Battle Harden because, it decreases the enemy flash and stun. And you get the spam of that in ground war too, but a lot of times there's different ways to counter that by not clustering up with your teammates and like going lone wolf and being by yourself. Because the minute you cluster up, you get the grenade spam, the C4 spam, the concussion, the stun. You get all of that all at once. And I will run EOD all the time. Like, I'm not taking that off. And Ghost, the only reason I would take Ghost off is if I was to run High Alert. And High Alert basically just, lets you know when somebody's looking at you. And that's mainly for snipers and tanks. If somebody got the drop on you and you don't know where they're hiding or sitting or camping at. I use a proximity mine. I try to block off certain routes. Even if it goes off and I don't get the kill, at least I know where the enemy is coming from. And sometimes if you throw it in the right spot and they bunch up, you get like a 3-piece, 4-piece. You can get real lucky with it. And for smoke, I use smoke when I need to get to a certain spot and they got, I don't want to get caught in the crossfire, so I throw the smoke. And basically what it allows me to do is I just run to the smoke and it creates almost like 2 waves of it, and I sit in between it. Sometimes I stand up and I'm actually healing inside the smoke, and I might be reloading, might throw the ammunitions back down, but I can be standing in the middle of a crossfire and I won't die because nobody can see me. Granted, they don't have the little heat detector, but most of the time they don't, and I can get behind enemy lines. I can flank easily. The smoke is really useful, and I don't really see too many people using it. I mean, one smoke can make a difference between 2 kills, maybe 10 kills, and you getting all these streaks popped off. But if anybody want to see the customization, those are the stickers I got on the gun, and that's the weapon charm, and it's the other one that I have for right now. But other than that, that is about it. And this is my watch that came with the battle pass that I'm using. Excuse me. But yeah. So yeah, that's about it for the best class setup. Thank you if you made it to this part of the video. If anything helps you, make sure you leave a like, and if you like the content, please subscribe, for future videos. Peace, and catch y'all later.